I'm watching my video, so I know how this goes back together. Alright, so I'm assembling whatever drum this is. K2, I think? These are the steels that came out of it. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My new kit has 1, 2, 3, 4 steels, and they're thinner. They are the right diameter and everything. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here for just a moment. We're going to skip through this entire next section because what I found out while recording this video is that the new steels that I have weren't allowing for the proper clearance that we need for these clutches to operate properly. With the new steels on one drum, I was getting too tight of a tolerance and it was making it so that you couldn't spin the clutch, the friction disc freely. So what I ended up doing is reusing the old steels, which fortunately didn't have any hot spots, or I mean really they looked brand new. So I'm going to play a clip of assembling the clutches so you can see how it goes together, and then I'm going to cut out all of the discovery portions. So let's see how those clutch packs are put back together, and we'll move on from there. This feels a little loose to me. This one here, I went back and put the old steels in with the new clutches. And when I put the C-clip in, this can kind of move freely a little bit. It has a little bit of a gap. It's kind of springy because you're squishing stuff. And then I can take my screwdriver and freely move that clutch. When I tried it with the new steels, despite the combination that I would use, it just made it a little too tight, and when I could kind of move the clutch, but then it would hang out. Right now I can just go on here. I can actually move 2 clutches with this tiny thing. It's firm, but it does move. So, and same story with this one. I can move a couple clutches around freely. This one I'm starting to think maybe we should pop it back apart and use the old steels. It does have a springy thing on there. I would like that to be a little tighter. Well, actually, this one's about the same. And of course, I try to look up specs online and I can't find any. And you find old forums where it's like, oh yeah, dude, it took apart the transmission, and then the thing just ends. I don't really have a terrible gut feeling putting this back together like this, because I remember this being, this one here, this is the K1 drum. I learned something. I can still move it with my screwdriver. I can move 2 clutches with my screwdriver. Again, very teeny tiny. Teeny tiny is what it now says. This one here I've squished down a little bit. This one's got the extra wavy plate on it. K2 I've put back together with all of its original steels, and here are the new ones, which we cannot use, unfortunately. And that's probably going to mean we're not going to bother using these, so it ended up being a waste of extra money, because I could have bought this kit for $150 or something like that. Still with the expense of the shift bands. We needed those more than anything. So we have no other option with this one. This steel that's at the very end here, it is just about flush with the groove for the snap ring. This one, we're just a little bit tighter. We still have some fluid built up in there, but everything moves freely with the snap ring in there. I think that's gonna have to do. I don't see any other options. We can't just buy another set of steels and end up with the same deal. So I'm going to call it. I'm not going to bother taking this all apart. However, we can wipe her down really good. Let's do that. We can replace this seal. Why, that is. And that seal actually does kind of stick out a little bit more. I figure if this transmission goes back together the way it came apart where it was functioning, meaning paying attention to every little piece and how it goes back together, documenting it through a camera like this is huge, because you can go back and you know, figure out what you did and avoid mistakes. We're going to measure this new one in millimeters. .38. .38. So our servo seals were in good shape. Okay, this is our K1 or B1 shift solenoid servo. Stuff like this you want to make sure that you don't break, because it doesn't exist anymore. So how's our seal looking? It's not rock hard. Doesn't feel as soft as the new ones though. Like this. We'll hold one end. We can get it over the whole thing here and then slot it in the groove. Then we're good to go. And I believe this one, the seal, or the lip part, needs to face towards the outside of the transmission case. I might have to look at this video again just to double check, because fluid's going to push up against this and I'll double check it. But that looks nice. These two Bad Mamma Jammas I'm going to put in my parts cleaner. I'm gonna shut you guys off for a moment, and I'm going to work on cleaning my bolts and stuff that are in the bin, and start getting caps and stuff and other bolts and not so sensitive stuff in that. Good whatever. I just woke up from a nearly 5-hour nap after work, so now I'm going to be up all night and day. Pops watched the last video I put up, and he's like, you need gloves. So he bought me these. Thanks, Dad. Put those there for now. I do have a whole valve body kit here. It is a from Superior Transmission Parts. I have a shift correction kit. So we're gonna go through all of that. So let's see what we have here in our bucket of misery. I do need some towels that are not these for wiping off these parts. Yeah. I also have a bunch of bolts and stuff in here that I want to wash out, make them look new again.
The cream will come up and it gets a little messy.
How do we make out? Oh, look! Look how much schmoo came off of that. That's nice. You can actually see some writing on it. Mercedes-Benz 126-277-0903. And there's some other stuff there too. And we'll take this over to the parts washer and we'll rinse all that out.